Hello, amazing learners. Welcome back to English with Nasheen. Today we are going to talk about something super important in English verbs. Yes, you use them every day while talking, writing, and even thinking. So let's understand them in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you shall learn exactly what verbs are and what are their types. So, a verb is an action word. Action word. It shows an action or a state of being. So a verb shows an action or a state of being. Let's see its examples. She runs fast. He is tired. One verb shows action, the other shows condition. Both are verbs. So now let's see the types of verbs. The first one is action verb, linking verbs, helping verbs, transitive verbs, and intransitive verbs. So the first type is action verb. Action verbs tell us what someone or something does. They are also called doing verbs. So let's see examples. Examples: run, he runs, eat, jump, read, draw. Sentence: she runs fast. He eats an apple. Here, runs and eats are actions. So these are action verbs. So let's see the next type of verb. So next type is linking verbs. They often describe a state or condition, and they connect the subject to more information like a feeling or a condition. For example, some common linking verbs are here is are, am, was, were, be, been, become, seem. So sentence he is tired. Now is a linking verb and it connects the subject with the state, and the state tell us more about the subject. So is a linking verb here. Is links the subject he to the word tired. Now let's go to the next some examples. She is happy. So is a linking verb here. It connects the subject with the state. In the same way, the second example, I'm excited about the trip. So am is a linking verb here. Am as connecting I with the other part of the subject. Excited, and excited is a feeling. As in definition, we have learned that linking verbs, they connect the subject with the condition or feeling. So they were tired. They is a subject, were is a linking verb, and tired is a condition. Okay, so the were is linking the condition with the subject. So in the same way, he seems, what it seems. Seems tells us how he appears. So now let's go to the next type of verbs. So next type is helping verb. We call them as auxiliary verbs too. They help the main verb by showing tense, mood, or voices. These verbs have the main verb. So what helping verb do? Helping verbs help the main verbs in the sentence. They show the tense, mood, or voice. For example, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, will, shall, can, could, be, might, must. These all are helping verbs. So what do? They help the main verb to give the complete sense of the sentence. She is reading a book. So is a helping verb here. Without she reading a book, if we do not include this helping verb, our sentence will get wrong. It will not make any sense. So helping verbs are very important to like give the complete sense of the main verb and of the sentence. So now let's see the next type of the verbs. These are transitive verbs. These verbs need an object to complete their meaning, right? So a transitive verb needs an object always, something that receives the action. For example, he kicked the ball. Kicked is the action. Okay, if you have kicks all time, definitely you are going to get some object. So kick the ball. For completing the action kick, you always need an object. So object is receiving the action. So the verbs which needs an object to give its complete sense, that is called transitive verbs. These verbs need an object to complete their meaning. They act on something. He kicked. Kicked is like our main verb, action verb, but it needs an object to complete its meaning. So this is transitive verb. Kicked what? The ball. That's object. She wrote a letter. Wrote an action word, but what we always need an object to write. So a letter. So it's a the action verb needs an object to give the complete sense. So here wrote is a transitive verb. Wrote is the verb, a letter is the object receiving the action. They ate an apple, ate is the verb. So apple is object. We always need an object to eat. So at is a transitive verb. So the verbs which needs an object to give its complete meaning or sense, those verbs are called transitive verbs. Now let's go to the next type of the verbs. These are intransitive verbs. These verbs do not need an object. The action stays with the subject. Right? These are the action verbs. These verbs do not need any object to give its complete sense. They can give you like a meaning on their own. For example, she sleeps. So to like she sleeps peacefully. Sleep does not need an object. So sleep is an intransitive verb. It does not need an object to complete. She sleeps peacefully. Sleep is the verb. There is no object after it. It's completely on its own. The baby cried loudly, so baby cried on its own. A baby does not need anything to like as an object to complete its action of crying. Cried is the verb. It does not act on anything. Just describes the action. So now let's review our whole lesson. Action verbs. What are the action? So let's see what are the verbs. Verbs are the action words, or they shows action or the state of being. So we have five types: action verbs, linking verbs, helping verbs, transitive verbs, and intransitive verbs. Action verb. Action verb shows an action, right? Linking verbs. What do? They connect the subject to the condition. Those condition could be an action or the state of being. So helping verbs, they support the main verb, right? Transitive verb needs an object to give its complete meaning, and intransitive verb they do not need an object to give the complete meaning. So
Come on, subscribe, like and share, and don't forget to hit on bell icon.